Thank you for joining us in the newsroom. I am Abisola Adebayo. Bandits have invaded a residential area in Safe town and abducted 5 students of the College of Health Science and Technology, Safe in Zamfara State. According to reports, the incident happened in the early hours of Wednesday when heavily armed men stormed the residence outside the school campus, adding that the bandits could not gain entrance to the school due to the heavy presence of security personnel. Police authorities in Zamfara State have also confirmed the abductions, saying the command has deployed troops to trail the bandits and rescue the victims on earth. The Supreme Court has affirmed a 6-year jail term for former pension director John Yakubu over a pension scam. The trial judge also ordered him to refund 22.9 billion naira to the federal government. Yakubu challenged the 2018 Court of Appeal judgment, sentencing him to 6 years imprisonment without the option of a fine on the ground of gross miscarriage of justice. The Supreme Court, during hearing on Wednesday, however, affirmed the judgment. 5 persons have been burnt beyond recognition when 2 vehicles collided along the Awka-Enugu Expressway in Anambra State. The vehicles burnt completely with the occupants inside. According to reports, the incident happened in the early hours of Wednesday between a Toyota Highlander and a Toyota Hiace bus with no registration number. According to an eyewitness, the bus driver, who was on top speed, lost control and rammed into the Highlander from behind, crashed, and both vehicles caught fire. Meanwhile, 5 persons comprising of 2 male adults and 3 female adults were involved in the auto crash. United Kingdom's Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Chancellor Rishi Sunak have rejected calls to resign despite being fined by police for breaking lockdown rules in Downing Street in June 2020. The Prime Minister, the Chancellor and the PM's wife all received fixed penalty notices for attending a birthday gathering for Johnson. As a result, Johnson is now UK's first serving Prime Minister to be sanctioned for breaking the law. All 3 apologized, but opposition members of the Parliament says the PM and Sunak must quit. Meanwhile, Johnson said he felt an even greater sense of obligation to deliver, while the Chancellor on his part says he was focused on delivering for the British people. Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, says the damage of the Russian-Ukraine war on the global economy is at a critical point. Okonjo-Iweala said this on Tuesday at a press conference in the organization's headquarters in Geneva. She also said the impact of the war would be felt around the world, especially in underdeveloped countries where food accounts for a large fraction of household spending. She further advised governments and multilateral organizations to work together to facilitate trade at a time of sharp inflationary pressures on essential supplies and growing pressures on supply chains. And on the foreign scene, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is visiting the coastal province of KwaZulu-Natal, where key roads are shut and mudslides have destroyed many homes following prolonged rains. The death toll from the floods have climbed to 59, according to authorities, with the rain expected to weaken on Wednesday. During his visit, President Ramaphosa will assess the response of government and civil societies and offer support to affected communities. Meanwhile, there are reports of looting of shipping containers, which had washed up to a major highway following the heavy rains. And in sport, Real Madrid held off a sensational fight back from Chelsea on Tuesday to win the Champions League quarter-final 5-4 on aggregate. Chelsea wiped out Madrid's 3-1 lead from the first leg as Mason Mount, Antonio Rudiger and Timo Werner put Europe's reigning champions on the brink of an incredible victory, but 36-year-old Modric intervened, setting up Rodrigo to volley in and sending the match into extra time. Benzema then stepped forward to claim the winner, the Frenchman capitalizing on a Rudiger slip to head in a 3-2 defeat, enough to see Madrid into the semi-finals. Real Madrid will now face either Manchester City or local rival Atletico Madrid in the last 4. But that's all on the newsroom at this time. Thank you for watching.